Okay, got one box here. Says it's the hose. Okay, got the hose, some paper packaging, my invoice. Okay, little bag with stuff. Which most likely is the majority of the hookah. Okay, nothing else. Okay, I kind of like that, kind of simple on the packaging, so it's not much to deal with. So let's see here, the invoice tells me everything I have, blah blah blah. Okay. Let's check out the hose here. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. Fumo hose. Okay, let me set this up here. Sucker stand. Oops. Glass tip. This is, looks like a rubber hose, yeah. Or some kind of food grade plastic is what they say it is. Apparently that's what it is. And the coils are on the outside and it's hard plastic on the outside. So that's kind of good. Here's the ground glass hose port, the tip. It goes into the hose port. Not too bad of a gauge. Seems like it might be kind of open. Let's see here. Oops, I pinched it. The draw is just slightly restricted feeling on it. Not very bad at all. Better than I thought because the hose looks a little small, the gauge, but no, pretty decent draw. Let's see what the little bag is here. Okay. So I got this little tiny bag. This is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, they had sent me an email and said they were sending this to me as a freebie. It's, what do you call it? What the hell is that called? It's the, it goes, it's the, what do you call it? Purge. Jesus. It's the Purge, and it's a little glass ball. Let me see if I can get that in here. Pretty cool. See it? Yeah, that's pretty neat. It's pretty thick glass, too. It's thicker than I had thought. Huh. Pretty neat. Okay, so let's get to the other bags. There's the windscreen. That's some heavy, that's pretty heavy steel there. Okay, that's it right there. Okay, let's get this here. Okay, and here's the tongs. Those scimitar tongs. Pretty thick. Poker. Not too sharp, but not bad. I'm a little worried because I don't see the screen. Huh. Well, here's the design for Fumo. It's kind of neat. Looks like it's laser etched on there. Kind of cool. So, okay. Let's get to opening the box. more wrapping. Here's another little baggie and another one, and it feels flat, so this must be the screen. Cool. I was a little worried about that. Okay, so we have this, and this, and this. Okay. Oh, something else. What is that? Ah, okay, I know what that is. Okay, so that's it. That was packed with more paper wrapping, which, you know, it kept it pretty secure, it looks like, and then it's wrapped with this recyclable wrapping, which is good, you know, good for the environment, blah, blah, blah. So, let's get to unboxing, or opening these little packages here. Get my damn camera set up. Okay. You know, I gotta give props out to you guys that do this all the time. This is not as easy as it looks to do a review and watch the camera at the same time. So, this obviously is the bowl. You know, and these are this is light. I mean, these are lighter than I really assumed that they would be. Which, you know, that's fine. It's taped on the inside. Okay. Okay, that's the spire. It's kind of a little bit thin. A little concerned about that because it makes it seem a little fragile. Have to be careful with that. So this obviously goes right in the center. Voila, you got yourself a funnel. And it's got a pretty decent gap from the top, obviously. So if you can see that, yeah, there we go. So, and it's not that big, you know. Let me see if I get one of my crown bowls so I can compare it, or let me get a vortex, hold on. Okay, so here's a size comparison. Vortex is preloaded with some stuff, so that's why I got that on there. But you can see the size difference is pretty significant. You know, I mean, look at, it's smaller than a Vortex, which is good. I mean, it might save. It's a little deep, but it's not as deep as the Vortex. So we'll see how that goes. Put this over there. So now, like this, move this, so I'll drop it. And there's the stem. Very cool. I like the built-in diffuser. Look at that. It's got a hole at the bottom. And then all the little sides, which is pretty cool. And then, oops. It's kind of thick. Not as thick as I had thought it might be, but not bad. You can tell it's hand blown because it's a little crooked, but no big deal. See? Yeah. Okay. Now let's move on to the base. This, ooh, I like this. It's kind of heavy. Pretty good thickness. I like how it feels. Let's see here. Size-wise, what can I compare it to? Let me pause this for a second. Okay, there we go. And I'm comparing it to the small Alfaker. You know the really small solid. I have a small solid, and the vases are pretty much about the same size, height-wise. This obviously is quite a bit. It's a bit wider. They have about the same weight, and honestly, feels like about the same thickness of glass. Yeah. The Fumo feel actually feels more stable. It obviously has a wider base on it. But there you get at least an idea of the size of the vase on there, the base. So let's put this together. Okay, move back up here. Put this back. Okay, so let's get this other part open. Wow, this is heavy. This is surprisingly heavy. This is very thick. Yeah, the chamber here is like really thick. Pretty cool. So, let's see here. Let's put this together. What do you say? Okay, so the stem goes right there. Wow, that's pretty tight. That's tight when it goes in. It doesn't even move. And then the chamber goes on top. So far, there we go. And then, obviously, the bowl. Nice. Okay, let's get a better look here. So, technically, I don't think we can say it's got a common chamber or a traditional chamber. It doesn't even have, really, I guess, unless you want to call this the chamber, I guess you could, yeah. I guess it would, I suppose you could call that a common chamber. I don't know. I don't see how, though. But, you know, it works, obviously. So the hose goes in here. Wrong side. Hose goes in here. There we go. No, it's the right side. I just had it in crooked. Okay, so there's the hose. And then, I think there's one more baggie. Yeah. So you have the option. You know, usually, from what I figured out on the site, this is normally what comes for the purge, just a plug, which, you know, fits right in there. But like I said, they sent me an email and they said they were sending this this purge with the ball as a freebie. So I thought that was really cool. So voila. So let's try and see how that works as a purge. Obviously, I don't have water. It's not set up to smoke yet, which I will be doing shortly. So let's see here. Let me pause it up. Woo! Kind of whistles. They're very easy to purge. Except one thing I do notice, but I'm sure that'll change without the water. Yeah, with the water in there. Very airtight, locking the top spire, and you can't inhale at all. And just trying this out, just inhaling as it is, there is some restriction. Which, you know, I'm fine with that. Most of the stuff I smoke, a lot of the traditional stuff actually tastes better with restriction, in my opinion. So let's put the screen and the wind cover on. I like the design of the wind cover. It's so simple. You don't have to mess with stuff. And here's the screen. Let's see. Fumo Design Hookah. Stainless steel screen. Use 3 coals. And caution when in use as screen is hot. Okay. Patent pending. Blah, blah, blah. Nice thickness to it. Not bad at all. I like that. Okay, it fits really, it fits perfectly, obviously, and it's got the little ridges so it doesn't slide around, which I like. And then, there you go. Oops, upside down. There you go. Pretty cool. I like it. Height-wise, it's still a bit taller than I thought, which isn't bad. Let's see, yeah, I don't have one in here. I could have set it up. You know what? Let me get my Alfaker Mini next to it, and we'll see how that looks. Hold on. Okay. Well, pretty cool. It's pretty much about the same size as an Alfaker Mini. Just a larger base. Obviously, the cool stem chamber. yeah, I mean it's the same size, and I like that. That's kind of cool. Weight-wise, feels a little top heavy because, like I said, this portion is thicker than feels like this. But you know, when this is filled with water, I don't see any problems. So far, that's my review.